will be dead on arrival. We don't want a DEA. We want an ETA.
Actually, we will. Forgot to change the title. Is this going? Is this video going?
Mm-mm. Yes.
I need to go to the bathroom, baby.
Oh goodness. Tuesday feels more like Saturday. Kind of lazy today. Not thinking at all about Ed yet. Oh, nuts. Huh. I wonder why that phone just stops working like that.
So alive, I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes.
Boom. It stopped.
Okay.
The phone. The Pim Pala.
Now we can glue down.
There it is. There I am. Hi, Twitch.
Yeah, I gotta move this and the camera angle a bit. Better.
Welcome to EDrant, where we rant about Ed. Let's talk about education, and let's rant. Shall we?
Yep. Because we hate education. Just kidding. Education is the key to success. Because without being educated, you can never do anything right. Right?
Right.
Move my system. Move you dumb system. Let's see everybody.
Hey, hey.
Alright.
It's so good to see you.
It is.
Today might be a good day.
Might not.
Might not. We're going to check it out. There we are. Hey. Interesting.
Rant
Why are we-
about trying to
Why we
be a
keep
good-
binging? Why we keep binging and binging and binging and binging? Bing! Bing!
So tonight I'm gonna say tonight because it might be night somewhere.
It might be. Well, it's close. It's
You know,
after,
afternoon,
well, afternoon.
evening. How are you doing today? I'm just
There we are.
Oh, we make a good team.
Well, now the microphone is primarily on you. So
Right, it
kinda
is.
changed it up a bit.
And I'm a loudmouth, so I'm kind of nervous about
Probably
that.
gonna switch it back.
Probably, yeah.
And I also have some keyboard and mouse and equipment set up here, so...
Here we go. This is good?
Uh-huh.
How's that feel?
It feels like I'm the king of nothing. I'm just kidding. So, welcome to the...
There we are! Hi!
Stop everything. Yeah, let me move it.
I'm loud?
Especially today, I'm talking a lot quieter than usual, and you're talking just as loud as normal.
What does he mean by that?
Was that mean?
I don't know. It was a little...
Offensive?
It wasn't off color, I wouldn't say. I don't think it had any color, but, what color is your parachute?
I don't have a parachute. So I'm gonna rant about trying to be a good YouTuber.
Can I
good
rant about
videos.
Amazon?
Sure, Amazon Prime. Prime went down.
Well.
All of Amazon just went down during Prime Day. It's like, hey Mark, suck a turd, and I know you're not the CEO of that company.
No, he's not.
But Jeff needs to also suck a turd, doesn't he?
Yes. For primarily the fact that he knew what was coming up, right? I mean, he had to know, right?
He should have got things ready.
Was it his first rodeo? You know what I'm saying?
It's not like it was the first sale Amazon has ever had.
No, Amazon had done, Amazon
Prime Day 1, Prime Day 2, Prime Day 3.
This is the fourth Prime Day?
Third, I think.
Third Prime Day. So, yeah, to me it was a bit...
just annoying. Annoying!
Yeah, it was annoying.
It's like,
I
come
think it was
on.
annoying all over the world, wasn't it?
Over, like in Canada. They were like, ooh, in Canada. And in other places.
Shall we rant a little about... Whoa. Oh, that was pleasant.
So is this a nice... Do you like this light, guys?
Well, except for the fact that it's glaring on the screen, which I don't like.
I know. I'm just trying to make it so that we have a nice...
Put on your face. Put on right on your face.
Right on my face, like that.
Oh, yikes. That's terrifying.
I know, it's really annoying. Oh my jeez. See, that's really annoying.
Oh my cheese is right.
Oh my cheese. How about that?
That's even worse. Now we're scaring them all away.
Now we're just glaring on the screen.
There we go. It looked
That's
like
all
we
we're
were
doing.
interrogating you for a little bit.
Where were you at 8 o'clock yesterday?
Yesterday you were... That's not according to your dog. Yes, we've interviewed him.
I was eating
Fine
cheese
fellow.
at 8 o'clock. No, listen, I don't like cheese that much unless it's on a sandwich.
You do
If
like
it's only on a sandwich, that's the only
grilled
time I
cheese
like.
sandwiches, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to rant about it just a little bit, and it wasn't just that we spent 50 minutes and we thought it was.
Maybe it's
did we have our
because
computer locked down? Do we not have JavaScript on? Do we not have
JavaScript.
Do we not
Really?
have? Do we
JavaScript.
not have? We went through the whole slew of how do we lock ourselves out of Prime Day? How do you do that?
Mhm.
We also got a Prime Day subscription. How many of y'all got a Prime Day subscription just so that you could get on Prime and see if there were some deals?
Probably a lot of people.
Quite a few, I would say.
We used to be Prime subscribers, and then my
weren't.
dad said, "No, we're not gonna subscribe to this anymore. It costs too much money." And we were like,
Well,
"Oh man."
He said if you order $35 worth of stuff,
Thank you.
you can get free shipping anyway. So why pay the $120? What he disliked was that it kept going up. We paid $80, and then we paid $100, and now we're paying.
And now it's 120. It's like what gives Mr. Bezos.
Yeah.
Bezos.
And it is a bit.
Gotta get my Bezos.
It's a little bit frustrating, but I'm going to tell you, we were Prime for several years. Prime when Prime wasn't
that big a thing.
Yeah, when it wasn't
sexy. We were Netflix subscribers a long time ago.
Before it was sexy.
Okay, this is
we
just
were
lagging.
Netflix subscribers so that we would get a movie every Friday night. That's why we were Netflix subscribers. And now nobody gets the movies.
Look at how much it's lagging. I guess I could complain about computers and Wi-Fi's and stuff like that.
Your phone is doing that?
I don't think it's my phone. I think it's...
Is my mouth lagging?
The protocol that is...
Is my mouth lagging?
It's a slight lag. It's a really annoying lag.
I'm doing that. I'm trying to make it look like a Chinese movie.
A poorly subtitled movie.
I'm not okay. That my mouth is not that far behind what it is that I'm saying. I'm faking it a lot. That's why they call me drama for mama.
She's
okay?
clearly doing that drama stuff.
I'm doing the drama stuff.
Doing the drama stuff.
Anyway, so another thing that I wanted to complain about wasn't the fact that it took us 50 minutes to finally get logged into.
Well, let me explain. So it brought us to this page that was like, "Welcome to Prime Day. Here's all the deals," and it had like 3 deals listed. And then there's a button that said, "Well, show me all the deals." So you clicked on that, and it'll just bring you back. It was like an infinite loop. It never actually brought you to the page where it was like electronics, where you could view
Fitness,
everything.
Outdoors, kitchen, baby. Yeah, it brought you nowhere. Gourmet food, whatever else. God, I can even buy like.
Out on Amazon.
I can buy major appliances on Amazon now. But you can buy anything on Amazon. But it was a problem for me because not just because of that, not just because it said, "Oops, I'm sorry, something must have gone wrong on our half," which is what on our side, which is what a lot of folks complained about seeing on this particular Prime Day. But it was also the deals, and there's something kind of shady there because it seems that everything that I check out or look at or get shipped to me is suddenly on sale. Yeah, that's part of the deals that they have. So hey, we know you're interested in this, so see what a great deal this is. Another thing. Yeah, I'd do that. I know I wouldn't do that. Oh, not this.
Everything's gonna break.
I wouldn't do this. I don't know what you're doing. I had to put it underneath. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Back to its old place.
Be careful, be careful, be careful.
I know what I'm doing.
But I did find quite a few deals. Like, I think that I would normally find quite a few deals. I love shopping on Amazon. I gotta tell you, it's my thing. It's when
we find a lot of great deals there.
My anti-stress. That's my Amazon. I go there and I anti-stress by doing some shopping.
I just watch YouTube videos. That's why I was watching YouTube videos for half the day.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. Do you want to put this back in?
Nah, it's too big, isn't it?
Okay. Lay it down then carefully.
Alright.
Good. Now we're kind of...
Great. Do you like that the monitor is right here? We
I
actually
do,
get our studio thing set up.
Normally I don't like being on camera, but I've decided that we're going to do a couple of brain hacks in my family.
If you consider calling yourself UGLY, then it's like, really?
Then that's what I'd be. That's what I'd be.
It's annoying. Look at my face.
It's getting better, isn't it?
And it's not as ugly as it was last stream.
Well, it's getting better because you're really working hard at it. You're creating some habits that make it...
You know what? Why don't you place the headphones on and I'll turn it down because you need to have this stuff turned down on you, right?
Oh, that's ear candy.
Ear candy. I won't yell into the microphone like I did last stream. I just wanted to show off my beautiful hair and face.
Yeah, see, look, it's not standing straight up. And it does look better, but don't do something, right? What did we decide not to do?
Stuff. And things. Why would you not want to touch your face? I don't care. Look, also, I look like I'm all fancy and dressed up, right?
A little bit.
And then I step up. No, you look more dressed up than me, but then I step up and see how dressed I am.
Hey, at least you're wearing shorts, not underwear. Right?
I bet most people would prefer to either wear underwear or NA. And I never want to wear NA. I don't like to be naked.
Free bird, huh?
I seriously don't like that at all.
So the other thing that I disliked about Prime was that a lot of the deals that they had, you were saving a whole $2. Woohoo!
There were a lot of $5 deals.
2% off.
It's like there's one thing that was like $40, and they're like, "Oh, we'll give it to you for $38.27."
I know it. I know it. And I thought that there were quite a few of those, quite a few more of those than what really they needed to have. And to me, that's kind of a bait and switch sort of thing, you know? Hey, well, so that was my big rant
and I think it's motivated because people are like, well, I'm here to shop. It's Prime Day. it's so hyped up that people are like, you know what, it's Prime Day. I'm gonna buy something. I gotta buy something.
It's Prime Day. I just paid for a Prime subscription. I need to buy something now. You know, though we were like I'd said, we were Prime well before it was sexy to be Prime, and
Was that giving you tingles
Sure.
or making you want to rip your guts out?
a little bit. Not rip my guts out, no. But for a long time we've been Prime, and I think we got a lot spoiled because I asked, well, when are...
We got better deals in the olden days, didn't we?
No, it's just when are we getting our packages, and suddenly...
Because it went from like 2-day shipping or 4-day shipping to a long time shipping.
Well, yeah, like 5 days or 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really nice for them
Because,
to say, well, we're getting it tomorrow. It's like, what?
I know
bought it and it's coming already. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
And we've also
that's a joy.
been conditioned to buy Newegg because these parts took a long time to arrive. Hello, sir. Hello, madam, even though he accidentally said hell, madam.
Hello, sir. Hello, madam. I know. Do I look like hell? Is that what you're saying? No. Hello to you, sir.
Hello.
We're going to try to talk about this is our rant day, so we're
I
talking
should
about
probably
things that
take
made us
off
mad.
age restrictions.
And I'm telling you, my Amazon experience yesterday, like a lot of people in the world, was a bit of a rant. So that's what we've been ranting about. Did you shop at all for Prime Day? Did you go to Prime Day at all?
Prime Day on
Did
Amazon.
you do your thing on Amazon Prime Day?
Or are you just like, I don't care about you, Prime Day. I'm gonna go to
one
Newegg.
of the things that
I'm a bit what Kyle said. Screw Prime Day. I'm gonna find deals on Newegg, and he made a whole stream about that.
You know, last year we got really excellent deals at like Best Buy because they were trying to compete with Prime.
I remember 2 years ago we actually went and bought a TV.
We did
on at Best Buy. Seriously, we didn't. But originally we found a TV on Amazon and we're like, man, this is a good deal. But guess what? It sold out. That's what happens with Prime Day.
Yeah, like that. And they did have a TV. Was it a Sony or I can't remember, but I don't know anybody who got it. But it was a 4K for $299, and it went.
I think for $250. Seriously.
Yeah, it went super fast.
I wonder if Prime Day is still on actually.
It is.
That's a deal that you guys.
It is
if it
still on,
isn't sold
and you
out,
should check it out if you haven't, because I'm not saying that I hated Prime Day. I'm saying that I hated the experience that I had with Prime Day because it took forever to get there. It crashed an awful lot. Did you have those?
He said, "Oh my greatest apology. I beg for forgiveness."
What you're doing. That's okay.
And I got 260 and 4K TVs
serious?
on Prime Day.
I bet you're gonna resell them.
I'm jealous.
Are you? I am so JD.
Either that or he just replaced all the TVs in his house. Now he has a great living room and a bedroom TV.
He's like,
That's awesome.
I feel like awesome, I'm living in 2020 or something now. That's very cool. I'm very jealous, but wow. Congratulations. That's fantastic. You know what I bought? Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, really? Dang, great price. He just bought a new house. Just bought a new house. I see.
For £300
wow,
each.
£300.
Wow.
I don't know how that...
That's like 350 American pesos.
Is that American pesos?
I know Canadian pesos is the popular thing to see.
Well, actually, we do deal in pesos. We live very close to the border.
Yes.
Very close to the Mexico border.
Not
we're
Canada.
in America. We're in America, but we live very close to the Mexico
We're Americans. Border. America.
Yeah. But one of my things was that I had just bought. We have hardwood floors in our house, and so when you're trying to do like Pilates or something like that, it's really hard on your knees. It really hurts. And the older I get, the older I get, the harder it is. And so I bought a foam exercise mat that was like a ½ inch. Yoga. I don't do yoga, but yoga mat, that word sounds scary to me. But I bought that, and we've been having hellish rain in America.
Yes.
I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but we've been having hellish rain here, like biblical rain here. And for the first time ever, and I'm telling you, I've been Amazon since before it was sexy, and we had the strangest message I got from UPS, which is our postal service that's shipping it to me, said that my package was lost in a natural disaster.
No, it said it was undeliverable, and we're like, how is it undeliverable? Yeah, it is like it's uranium or a bomb.
Well, so then we looked it up. It was in Arizona. The package was lost somewhere in Arizona.
It was like this biblical flood that went through Arizona.
The whole Grand Canyon was filling up with water. So we're like, did the truck go off the edge? You know.
Let's hope that guy's still alive.
Yeah, let's hope the package didn't make it because the package was destroyed. It said. And
you ordered a 200 pack of Coke. I didn't know they sold them like that. I know we saw some like Lysol wipes or something, and you could buy them in like bulk of. It was like a 6-pack, and then you could buy six packs for like $300.
Yeah,
it's like, why would you want that?
Actually, that was tempting because I'm a teacher, so I would like get me the hand wipes, the sanitizing stuff.
That makes sense though. Oh, they are boxes.
They're 200 pack
of Coke.
Coke. In a case. That's how we call it here.
That makes full of Coke.
Boxes
full of Coke. You mean like how wine comes in a box?
Coca-Cola?
Yeah, just be sure Coca-Cola.
I know. The beverage? Okay.
That makes sense though, because
so
you probably got them at a really good bulk price, because when you buy that much.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. We don't drink a whole lot of soda in our house. We try to drink water.
Soda's just like poo. We actually drink water with grapefruit oil in it.
Yeah, we do. I have essential
And she was
oils.
talking about her 6-pack that came up to 200-ish
200-ish Cokes? Interesting. Very interesting. Is it the syrup that you add to like the seltzer water, or is it like...
Probably just like a regular bottle.
Because we buy ours in like 2-liter, 3-liter
I'm sorry about
containers.
this lag,
wow,
guys.
What happened? We just went...
Oh, now we're back to Shido Cam.
Do you see that?
This is Shido Cam for you guys.
Okay.
That's a joke
Stay
that we...
perfectly still.
Okay, it's kind of... I'm doing a test here with my lid. It's back to what it was at the beginning. I'm sorry about this. Like, I'm serious.
So I had to replace my yoga mat. That's what I bought. I bought a yoga mat, and I bought
6-pack of 3-liter Diet Coke. I see.
Is that something that is
So let me read through what we ordered. So for school, I decided to get a laptop bag.
Laptop bag. Do you see this? Can you see our screen?
They don't. It's because we have Daddy's name and address.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we don't want that.
So it's a good thing they don't see that.
And I got like disco lights. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, let me tell you more. Let me tell you about this backpack quickly. So, it's the #1 seller in laptop bags. Did you know that?
Laptop.
I'm messing up my speech.
You are.
It's the #1 seller though. The reason why we decided to get this, it was by Sosu. The reason why we got that was because it fits 15.6-inch laptops, and I bought a 15.6-inch HP laptop Black Friday last year.
Right.
And it was a bit too big for my other bags, so I had to look around another bag, so I just decided to never lug anything around for that. And it's kind of bad because...
It's kind of cool. That's one of the big things.
Bear my wording, I'm highly illiterate.
Are you?
You're not. Your English is
that
perfectable.
why we can read and understand what it is that you're saying?
Because we're illiterate.
I getcha. Yeah. That's we're going to talk about some brain hacks in our family, little life hack thing that we do in our family. We do life hacks, the big YouTube life hacks thing in our family. We do a lot of those things, but I've tried to look up some brain hacks and different things that we can do that will make our lives a little more productive. And ouch.
Thank you for following.
Woo, hey,
Selfish. You're the same person that's been chatting with us. Thank you for following. That is highly appreciated.
Excellent. That hurt because we never get any followers.
It's because the desktop audio was probably...
I'm so glad you did. Stick with us because we are going to talk about a few brain hacks. So one of the brain hacks is that he and I are going to start, you know how you do to-do lists?
To-do lists?
We're going to do don't-do lists.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to start making a don't-do list.
This is new information for me, guys.
It is, but we're going to start a don't-do list. So instead of trying to make ourselves more productive by writing down all of the things that we need to do. We're gonna write down
because it's like I've made
how
a
to make ourselves. What do we do that jeopardizes our ability to do better? So we're gonna try to be really honest with each other, and we're gonna try to.
It's 10:22 p.m. at the moment, so I'll be up all night. Just keep me busy.
You'll be up
We'll
all
keep
night.
you very busy.
You're gonna be up all night drinking your Coke, right? Is that it? Because it's highly caffeinated.
Not doing anything else with that Coke.
You got this buzz going on. So we'll try to keep you entertained and a little bit busy. But so that's what we're gonna try to do. Our little brain hack is one of those things, and one of the things that I think really does do.
Vodka.
Oh. We've done that on the stream before too, haven't we?
I haven't. No.
Just,
she has though, and
it was my anniversary.
It wasn't vodka, was it?
No, it was.
I do have a vodka substance. Got a brain scan at 8 a.m. CBA to sleep.
A brain scan.
A brain scan
to sleep. Okay.
Well,
we're trying to do brain hacks. We're not hacking our brains.
We're not gonna add a little sensor.
None of this
there.
up through the nose and squiggle around in there.
I don't
we're
know
not
what you're
doing that. But what we are going to try to do is just try to figure out what it is that we're doing honestly that we think really throws back our productivity and try to make ourselves a little more productive. So that's going to be our.
I consider myself a mildly productive person.
You are an incredibly productive person.
I'm pretty lazy though.
Not in comparison to me, and especially during the summer. During the summer, I'm very lazy.
It's the growth from my brain. Ooh, if that's a brain hack
from my brain.
I guess you're hacking at your brain, but
he's getting a brain scan. Oh gosh,
I wish you
have
luck.
To say it. Yeah, huge prayer for you.
We're gonna pray for you.
Just to make sure that tomorrow. Is it tomorrow at 8 a.m. or did you get it today at 8 a.m.?
You got a brain. He's already gotten it. Well, I hope that
you haven't heard anything yet. You haven't heard any of the news yet.
I really do wish you luck once you get that phone call. I hope that it is positive, that you get fixed. Not like fixed like that,
positive
but
if it's not
fixed.
Oh,
tomorrow at 8 a.m. Okay, I see.
Okay, so we're really gonna be. We're gonna keep you in our thoughts to make sure.
We will.
So, yikes! So what? I mean, is it just something that's just scary?
It is.
It's really scary, but that's not the kind of brain hack that we're talking about. We're talking about how we can look at what it is that we do that we think makes us less productive. And I think that one of my big things is that I'm very negative, and I think that I need to learn that my words. Yeah, and I think
sometimes
like
today.
I think I need to learn that my words really do affect how things happen in my life. And if I start my day by saying, today is the day, it's my day, I'm going to make things beautiful and wonderful, and I'm going to do this for me, and I'm going to do this to my standard, then I think my day would go a lot better, and I think that I'd be more productive. So that's why I want to make a stop doing list instead of a to-do list. It's a stop doing list that I want to
do.
So.
The thing is, I've tried to do not necessarily that, but I've tried to keep myself on track. But when I'm the only person thinking about it, it's easy to say, well, I did want to wake up at 7:30 this morning, and I did want to get into the studio by 8 and publish a video and shoot another thing and do a stream at 10. Although I want to do that, I can say, well, it's a lot better if I just sleep in until 9, watch videos until 10, and
I'm going to tell you,
and do a bit of work until 3.
I'm a teacher, and you're a student. You're a full-time student, and we're on summer break, so we get 2 months off at summer.
And we need a break. That's the thing. Also,
and you do
I
need
treat
a break.
I treat this YouTube and Twitch as a job because I like working. That's just something.
So
I'm a workaholic and I'm a perfectionist.
I
actually
really
read an article. Okay, let's see.
So.
They think I have. I can.
Pilocystic.
But oh well. I'm 18. I've done everything and everybody and everyone I want to do.
What? No. What is?
We gotta look that. You're making us do research. I think that's awesome. The more research you have to do, the better stream it is. How about?
It is. So you're 18.
I really hope this is something that is curable. Let's see, or psilocystic or juvenile, that thing, or cystic.
Juvenile. lots of words I can't read.
This is like all medical lingo. It's a brain tumor that occurs more
Within
often
the
in
first
children
20
and
years
young
of
adults. I see. So you're kind of like at that kind of thing where it occurs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell us anything about it. Symptoms: different systems, lack of appetite, weight gain or weight loss, headache, nausea, vomiting, irritability. That sounds yucky, man. I really am sorry about what you've had to go through.
So what do they, if they come up with this diagnosis and they say that this is it, what is the, because it does say that there is a treatment.
Mm-hmm. So you're probably going to have
with surgery.
Uh-huh. So I really hope you could get that treated, because once you can get that tumor off.
Do you suppose that that's something that's going to happen? Do you think that that's that the treatment is something that they can do? What kind of, if they've given you this as a possible diagnosis and the prognosis comes back like this, then what are the things that they can do for you? Because 18 is, I love your outlook on life, that you feel that you've done everything and you've known everyone that you want to know, and I'm glad that you're here now and that we're getting to know you. I think that that's, you know, that there are always connections that we make in life and things that happen in life, and they all happen for a reason. But if this is your diagnosis, and tomorrow at 8 a.m. you find out that this is your diagnosis, then what are the cure? I mean, what are what's the next step? Do you know what the next step is?
I don't think it's like something that's terminal at all, which is good. Now I'll live with the tumor, and it turns out cancerous. I'm ready. Everything happens for a reason.
Well, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that everything happens for a reason. But I also know that we're given abilities in life to make certain choices, and that this isn't something that was, I think, necessarily given to you. But it's something that you've been given, that's on your plate now for you to deal with, and I
love that you're ready. I love that you're going into this with a positive attitude, because I think that's going to really help a lot. I don't think it's necessarily related, but she always tells the story that she heard about this woman who had horrible damage to her lungs because she just got in this horrible car accident, I think. But she just kept on saying, if I keep on breathing, if I keep on oxygenating my lungs,
lower my breath,
that's going to really help me out. And she just kept on trying to do that.
They couldn't operate because her blood pressure was so high and she was so damaged that she was just going to die in surgery. So she focused on the little ball that shows how deep your breath is, the little ball that you push up when you're on a respirator. And she just kept trying to make that ball go a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. And eventually,
by the next morning, really helped her lungs.
By the next morning, just to oxygenate her lungs had helped so much that they were able to go in and fix her. I think it was a lacerated kidney or spleen or something like that. And they were able to go in and repair that, and she's still alive to this day. So,
but if she would have said, "I'm gonna die," oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Well, yeah, that's her death sentence. So that's
she probably would have died in that hospital.
About brain hacks today is basically what we're talking about. I know it's kind of neat that you stumbled into our stream with like this
literal brain hack.
Literal brain, yeah. That the potential of that. I would love to hear why it would be something that that you're going to choose to live with. I mean, is that we don't know what country you're from. We're not asking what country you're from or what like medical access to medical. There we are. You're keeping us up to date. I appreciate that.
I have anesthesia. It affects my schizophrenia in a bad way, and I crash heavy and break down for a couple of months since I feel like I'm stuck in the same place.
I get you. Yeah.
So you do not want to put anesthesia on that, and you don't want to do it without anesthesia.
Yeah.
So I'm praying for you. I really hope that it is not cancerous, and you'll just be able to live your life like you have for whenever you got that tumor for the past 18 years.
And tomorrow, we would say God willing. If everything is blessed, we'd love for you to let us know, how everything works out. And if it's not, then I'd love to hear, you know, how you're coping with it.
And I'm
Oh,
also
you're
from England.
Okay, so
Oh.
you do have.
Good day then. That's
Good
Australian.
day. No, that's like, well.
I can do a British accent, you know.
We
King Cole.
We try.
She's
We
my
try.
theatre teacher, and I've done different accents in her class for different plays. It's been pretty great,
We
you
haven't
know.
been reading anything that you said. They sell Coke in boxes in England. That's strange to us.
There, that's my best accent.
We must
Was it
move to
okay?
England.
Was it okay? Or are you going to say it was hell again? Oh well. So this is our day to rant. We usually rant about something in education, and so we're ranting today about technology and about how we can hack our brains.
We're not
in
ranting about it.
technology.
We're just
And,
discussing.
Yeah, we're just discussing how we can get past that sort of slump I think that people fall into, and educators always have to deal with the fact that, you know, we have this lack of motivation. And if you're led to the water and you choose not to drink it, regardless of how good I tell you the water is and how much it's going to save your life, then what do I do next? You know, as an educator, where do I go from there? You know, we kind of bottom out there.
I'll let you know, and it was all right, but that was old-fashioned Cockney, about 2% still talk like that.
I'm
so about the
sorry.
3%ers, you know, are brilliant, you know.
I need to listen to more YouTube. That's what I need to do.
I tried watching like this YouTube video that would tell me how to do a British accent when I did the first play with that accent, and I think it really helped it out. I used to watch a lot of British gamers that played Minecraft and different games, and I kind of gotten out of that.
Yeah,
I say, why would I want to watch someone play a game if I could just play it myself?
Isn't that interesting?
You know, when I was a little kid, I thought, well, I just want to see them do all these cool things that I can't really do in the game, but now it's just, well, I want to experience that for myself.
Yeah.
But now I don't really watch a lot of British people, because I'm more into tech videos. And not a lot of British people do that, but I did
A lot of Indian people do tech. You listen to a lot of
welcome.
Indian people do tech, but that's about it. So
That's the thing, there's no British accent. Every country and town,
county.
like, and county, look like count.
And every state has a different accent. What?
Because-
Really? So you can tell, like, where you can say, "Oh, well, you're from West Hampton." Oh, no,
no.
we lost our camera.
Oh, no.
Ay,
Okay.
you can't see my
We're gonna
face.
We'll
you gotta
keep
see
on-
my face.
Well, we're still here. We're gonna keep on doing it.
What happened?
Is it kind of like how you know that
What
one person's
happened?
from New York or Manhattan and another person's from the deep south, and you got another person?
Yeah, they
like
can
just-
tell you're from West Hampton
Mhm.
just from their accent. That's really kind of cool. That's
I'm gonna
really
get
kind
your
of cool.
phone
So,
we can
are
continue
you
this.
are you up all night because I know I'm so sorry. Our phone died. That's our camera. Our iPhone is our camera. So I know. I'm sorry. And my IP is showing? Oh. My IP is showing. Oh. Oh my. So what part of England are you from? Maybe we can just talk this way. Can you still hear me? Is my audio still going? Hey, my puppy's in the house. You should come. He came to the studio to visit us. You should see my very fat dog. He's a very happy dog. He doesn't have to do anything except sleep all day and sleep all night. That's what makes him very happy. Are you still able to hear me? We've been having such a lovely conversation. Which part of England am I from?
We've been having such a lovely conversation.
Oh, that didn't sound English at all. The reason that you're up all night, is it that you can't sleep? Do you have a little insomnia? Are you just nervous? Or is it that you have been told that it's something that you have to do?
Let's rant about. Wait, where's your pouch?
Our IP is showing.
No, where's your pouch?
My pouch.
Is it in the car still?
I'll check. That is just. I'll do a little tech for you. That's just
I'll
kind
go.
of like a local IP address, so that means that
Okay, I'll go get
that's
my
just
phone.
inside our network.
Hey, say hi, JD.
It's because
Say hi.
you have to
boys.
have like a specific IP for each router. So our router has a certain IP, but that isn't the one. So if someone tried to DDoS us, they would not be successful. They'd probably just DDoS themselves, and it'd be kind of awkward. So let me get caught up. I heard the gentleman from Mom was talking about insomnia. I know that kind of stinks because you really want to go to sleep. It isn't like you're like, oh, I just want to keep on chatting on my phone. But you just can't get to sleep. And I've kind of had that. But, okay, let's see your next message. I'm from Essex. Essex, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Excuse my, I don't know. In England, and yeah, insomnia, but I take zofixolone. I think that's how you pronounce that. for it, but I have none until September since I'm trying to OD last month. Ooh, I see what's going. So the doctors are like, nope, we cannot give you this anymore because you tried to take too much. And I can see where you run into that problem because, like I was saying about insomnia, if that stuff helps you, but you still can't get the exact effect that you want, you say, well, let me just take more. Let me just take a bit more. Because if I take just a tad more, then I might be able to get to sleep. Yeah, I really, I see where you're coming from, man. I am sorry about that. But live in Cornwall. Sorry, not England. My mind is broke. I bet your mind is broke. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, it's really nice that someone came in here because we've been doing this for, I think, about a year now. At least I've been doing it by myself for a whole year now. And Drama for Mama came in a few months ago. But it's just nice to have someone to chat to because I'm not really used to that. So I guess I don't know what she was really talking about other than insomnia and, yeah. England accents, I guess. Let me talk about my topic. So as you can see, I have written there, I can't YouTube. And that is because John Frown was actually looking through my videos because I'm also a YouTuber. Yeah, I know. There's like people that say Twitch for the win, Twitch all the way, and then there's other people that say Twitch all the way. He said, I look for smaller streamers to watch, support them until like 10k followers financially and motivation. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome because I know as smaller guys we try so hard. Not all of us, but some of us, we just try so hard and we cannot find that audience. And with people like you, it's just nice that at least someone is in there, at least someone is chatting and telling Twitch, the Twitch algorithm, hey, you know what? They're starting to find these viewers. They're starting to get real views. I do YouTube also. But there you go. So I'm also on YouTube. It's pretty cool. But she was looking through my videos and she said, because I got this suggestion, I also edited videos for another YouTuber that is local. And I had a good time there. But some of the feedback that I got was, I like to do a lot of speed up and slow down effects. So the feedback that I got was maybe it's a bit too much. So she looked through it and said, yeah, there's some places where you should do it and some places where you shouldn't do it, and maybe that's a bit too much. But the way that I deal with feedback and criticism is I just really take it personally, and it just really kind of bothers me in a way because I'm like, really? I did it wrong? Hey, you found the phone.
I did,
Great.
But it was in the car.
It was in the car, and it's really hot now?
It's about 100
Ooh, let me feel.
45 degrees.
Oh, man.
'Tis very hot.
So I'm just wondering, is it summer or winter right now where you live? I'm just curious because I'm not... It's been a while since I was in a earth science class, so I can't really think of that. Let me load up my program here. So what were you talking about other than insomnia?
Apparently, a little insomnia.
It really annoys me because the iPhone likes to... It's summertime. Okay, it's summertime for us also. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees, 99 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now, so that's why it got so hot.
But that's pretty good
in
for
Celsius,
us because,
be
like I
about...
said, we are really close to the Mexico border, so it should be super hot for us right now.
I don't know why iPhones like to say, well, I'm going to uninstall your apps if you don't use them for a while. Because then once you go to use them,
So you're
it
just
takes a
gonna
long time to reinstall it.
be watching our black screen. It's probably pretty boring for you not to.
We're almost. Oh my gosh!
Hey.
Okay, it isn't the same
There we
quality,
are.
but we're back.
What?
We are back.
Oh, it isn't the same quality.
I know.
This is a
It is poop quality.
yeah, iPhone
Let
still,
me
but
try to. I'm gonna try to reconnect because that's a bit too low quality for my liking. I want to show the peoples of Twitch that we have good phones and not bad phones.
oh, I think European. Ooh, ew. Hey, we're back though, right?
Okay, I think that this is a bit better. It's cool. I got my TV as well.
As well.
I got my TV as well. So
It's
does
cool
does
there.
it look okay? Does it look okay enlarged? How's my stream quality? because we don't really watch
on that
it on
4K
TV.
TV that you got.
And it's
Stinker.
downscaling to 360p. Just look good in all 60 inches in glory. I don't know. So, we were just talking about YouTube and criticism. And I was saying that it really just annoys me. It doesn't annoy me, but it's just kind of really You know what I mean by right? You know what I mean by It just really ins me.
Are we on your big screen TV? Are we on your new 4K?
I think that'd be great. But then it'd be kind of hard to chat.
I
also.
don't know.
Are we like on your phone and on your TV? I got you on my PC, and your mother looks 10 years younger.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
You do look pretty young, though.
You need to lay off that vodka. That's what you need to do. It's making you see things. That's what's wrong. So it's summertime for you? Are you going to school? Are you planning on going to school? Like, are you going to college? Is that something that's in your future plans?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
College.
a teacher, so I gotta.
You gotta pimp that college. We gotta recruit for any college that you might want to go to. Why don't you just move to the States with us and just go here and go to MIT or something?
I don't know.
That might be a good idea. That might be bad. I finished education last year.
Excellent.
You're lucky. You're so lucky because in the United States we have to do. I think we go from
18,
we're like
that's the same, isn't it?
17. So
17 is
I
18
guess.
is normal.
It depends on when you started school because I know if you started like I think I'm gonna graduate when I'm 17 also. So get something similar. I'm only 14 now. I'm moving into 10th grade, but I'm taking a bunch of 11th grade classes next year.
Yeah.
But you can't graduate early at the high school that I go to in the secondary school, I think. I don't know.
Secondary, primary, secondary, I don't know.
In the school that I'm going to, you cannot, let's say, take a half day or something. You have to go the whole day, and if you get enough credits to graduate, but you're still in school for like a half semester of senior year or your last year, then you just have to keep on taking higher level classes or electives or something to just fill in that slot.
And there are some schools that let you finish early, so you can finish early and then you can go on wherever you want to go on. But he gets to take, I guess, college credit. I mean, you can graduate with college credit, so that's cool.
AP exams.
So, did you study anything specific in school? Was there any kind of a track or something that they
I know.
You're studying like mostly technology,
because
so that's
we
kind of
have
a
three
track
tracks:
that you get to
business,
study, so you get to
education, and
do,
technology.
like some special stuff about that specifically. But
I'm self-employed. I had the choice to do an extra year of college, then university. But since I got into self-employment, I left school to make more money
and
than
most people
do.
And that's, I think, being self-employed, there's a gamble. There's always a risk being self-employed. You
were self-employed for a while.
I was.
You still had a job, but my dad was self-employed. He ran a hair salon.
Yeah.
That is the number one business that gets audited, just basically checked by our Internal Revenue Service.
And it was a successful business, but we decided that we're moving, and we closed everything up and packed everything up, and then we just really haven't looked back since then. But
I guess in a way we're self-employed right now.
And I would love to hear some of those things that you do that just keeps you kind of moving forward.
What do you do? Do you do like freelance, or do you run a store? I'm interested. Tell us more. Give us more.
Tell me more.
But in my latest video, I had the and then I died, and then it played a computer error sound. It was pretty fun.
Cute.
I'm gonna talk more about those criticisms that I got though. But our self-employed is we run the Mind Studios basically. It isn't a registered business. Don't tell the IRS. But we run the Mind Studios.
I think we just did.
We have Fiverr, which is a freelance site where you can just basically hire anyone to do anything for $5. You should check it out.
Yeah.
We do voiceovers
cheap.
with our microphone.
Hey, I do British voiceovers, but apparently I do Cockney voiceovers.
Maybe that's why we're not getting people ordering it anymore.
That's it. And she sounds way too Cockney. There's something strange there.
We also run this YouTube business and this Twitch business, which isn't, we're not monetized.
We call it business, but it's not. I mean, there's so much more being self-employed than I think anybody really gives much credit to. So I'm really proud of you for,
for just get out there and do it.
It's a huge risk.
It's probably a lot easier in England though, because
do you think?
I know our past few presidents have made it kind of difficult to do business.
It has been difficult,
especially
as a
small business.
Yeah,
so many taxes, so many.
Yeah,
they take like half.
And regulations and things like that. That's been true, but the stuff that we do is not what I would even call self-employment. It could be, perhaps, I don't know, but I mean, it would be great to be like a billionaire YouTube star. That'd be fantastic.
Okay, let's learn about school. British school is secondary school, ages 11 through 16. In year 10, age 15, we choose subjects we wanted to study. I chose computer science. Just like me, I'm taking computer science in year 10, I guess, grade
Sports
10.
Education, normal computing, system security, network management.
All of that fun stuff. That interests me. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, I love networking. I love
that is something that
all of that stuff.
That would be.
Maybe if I.
But at 14, there's not much that you can do as far as that's concerned.
I know.
And there was a risk. I mean, a lot of times, my biggest encouragement when I'm telling kids that they have to do something is if there was no fear involved. If there was if you didn't have to fear anything, what would you do? I mean, where would you go? What would the limit be? And then the other thing that I always tell them is
our biggest motivation.
I think it can be your biggest motivation, but it can also be that thing that paralyzes you the most so that you don't move forward. I'm terrified of taking the first step because what if? I mean, I very rarely am going to order something that's on the menu that's something that I've never tried before, because what if I don't like it? Oh geez, and then what will I eat? And I'm hungry, and so I think fear kind of stops a lot.
I got my CEH at 17, so that helped a lot.
What is a CEH?
I'll look it up. Maury, you're making us do all this research. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what a CEH is. What?
I'll bet
¿Dónde está?
Before you're done typing.
What is it? Really? A CEH is a certified ethical hacker. It's a qualification obtained by demonstrating. Demonstrating, yes. Demonstrating. I thought it was demonetizing. Because YouTubers are always demonetized on YouTube now. If they say fook or shiz or stuff like that, they get demonetized. Well, you're an ethical hacker. If it was an unethical hacker, then I'd say get the beep out. But since you're an ethical hacker, that honestly helps us.
Oxymoronic, isn't it? That's very.
That really helps us though, because what he does, or what ethical hackers can do,
that's kind of cool.
But they tried to infiltrate, let's say, Microsoft. They tried to infiltrate that and use all their hacking skills.
Well, yeah, I know what a hacker is.
And
a life hacker, a brain hacker.
But once they get in, they can say, hey, Microsoft, so these are the security concerns that we found. You're able to get in through this path, so you need to patch that.
Patch that. Make it so that nobody else can, too. Very intelligent.
It takes a lot to hack something that someone has spent a long time to not be able to hack.
Yeah. I think the other thing that I always say to kids to make them, go forward is that you don't have to see the entire staircase, you just have to see the first step. And as long as you can see that first step, everything is going to be safe.
You also got to take that first step because you can look at it all day long.
Once you do, and sometimes it's a leap of faith. Sometimes it's Indiana Jones going toward the Holy Grail, and what he sees is this 1,000-foot chasm, and he just has to have the faith to step, which is terrifying. And I think that's it's honorable. I think that's very honorable. So I'm very proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of. How did you stumble on this particular?
He said
it says EDrant, and then.
But the title's messed up.
How did that happen?
I know the title's messed up, but he said he follows along different smaller channels.
Like later on in life.
Sorry, so sorry. He stumbles along different smaller.
Pauly D gets crabs only on Celebrity Fear Factor. The only.
There.
Ouch. Oh.
I'm sorry if you heard that, which you did. I apologize. It's Twitch's fault, not mine. We have this listed as Ryzen Sunday.
Oh, it's Ryzen Sunday.
We're not playing The Sims 4. Let's not get banned for that.
Sims 4.
Let me change that
What do you
to
mean banned?
IRL. We're probably not gonna get. Let's be honest.
Why would we get banned for playing Sims?
I don't know.
Can we get banned for playing Sims 4 on Twitch?
I'm gonna change it to.
I don't understand Twitch rules.
Well, the reason why I had. I was gonna say that IP that showed on your stream. There is a way to track the main hub and cut every IP till you find your main one. Hence why I worked with it. I got worried with it. Oh, I was looking for a small Sims 4 streamer, and you were at the bottom. You have Sims 4 as your app. See, that's why.
I get you. Yeah, we
did. We do play Sims 4.
We got a really cool. We did. We started Sims 4. We had an incredibly successful family at Sims 4, and that's when toddlers came. And toddlers made our system run like molasses. I mean, it would take us the entire day. It's Sims day, not a regular day, but an entire Sims day just to pick our toddler up and put her into her high chair to feed her.
I'm going to talk some tech specs.
We got so frustrated. That was it.
I'm going to talk some tech specs. We are running off.
It is a Ryzen day today. It is a Ryzen day
So
today.
this is the new processor that I upgraded to. Originally, I had an FX 8300 clocked at 3.6 gigahertz, I think, or 3.3. He said, "Damn, I've got a decent PC."
You do. I'm sure
you do.
You have to in your business.
I gotta do all of that. Cody, how many monitors do you have? I have 3 monitors, one ultra wide, and then I have another monitor right here. Because I know you need to have different things open, like maybe you're pinging the server that you're trying to infiltrate, or
can you see them in the background?
Can you see?
You can't. Okay.
You can see. No, you can't. Well, that one is usually you can see it, but it's turned off right now because for some reason, let me explain the specs. So
talk about Ryzen.
I was 4K. Of course. I am so
on Amazon Prime.
Oh, yes. You gotta love that 4K. But what I was running off of was an FX 8300, 16 gigs of DDR3, 2133, I think. And I had the same card that I still have right now. It is a Radeon R9 380. It has 2 gigs of video memory, and yeah. Now I have a Ryzen 7 1800X.
Okay. So not a Prime deal.
But they're still cool.
I'm just teasing.
They're still really cool though, and I bet you've really enjoyed
4K.
them.
If you could have 4K, you only have. What do you have? What's your 1080p?
Yeah, they're all 1080p, but I do have the ultra wide, which is 2560 by 1080. But what was I gonna mention? I forgot.
When you upgraded.
Yes, I did upgrade to a Ryzen. I also now have 16 gigs of DDR4. It's rated for 3000 megahertz, but for some reason I don't think it's running at that speed, so I need to mess around with the voltage that's delivering to that.
One of the deals that he got on Amazon today was a SanDisk.
Yes, I
SSD.
am upgrading. Right now I have a 240 gigabyte PNY SSD, I think. But that just is really filled up quickly, so I'm going to upgrade to a 480 gig. We got it for $80 on Amazon.
$79.99.
Maybe if you want a different game drive or something like that. I have a Titan X and an i9.
You're killing me, man.
Like my computer's right here. Your computer's right here.
There, somewhere there. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. I bet that runs very.
It's all
very
money.
nicely.
Everything is money. Oh my God! It's just
tons of money.
Because my dad is used to spending like $100 for a processor, and I was like, you know what? We're not going to be able to get a processor for $100. You can't run anything with that. But we still got a pretty great deal for this 1800X that's normally around... It retailed for $500, and I got it for $240.
Yeah,
so that's why I decided to upgrade. Y'all have donation link. You don't need to donate.
Sweet. You're so sweet. No,
I haven't said any of that. Like, you're the first person that has ever really watched.
That's so sweet of you. That's so
I
sweet
know.
of you. But
yeah, we haven't said any of that.
He got a job at our New Scholar Academy over the summer. So
New Scholar Academies. I told them about our beta, our business education technology. Get it?
The ninth graders that are coming up need, and it is because we have the tracks. It's something that they're not used to because of their. In 8th grade you don't have tracks, so if they're not used to it, and our curriculum is a little more difficult, and we do international baccalaureate curriculum as well as the AP curriculum, and so he did this for them. Oh, we will. You're so sweet.
Yeah, you are an awesome person.
We will. But so he made some cash, and that's what he decided
$750. So I upgraded.
It was a nice thing for him.
I'm thinking about trying to save up for a 1070. That's what I want to get. I don't really need the best of the best like you have. I don't need that because I'm not really doing anything too processor and I guess the processor now I can stream and do all of this, and it's just like, what are you doing? I don't even care.
It's all of those big programs that Adobe puts out, like the Paint. What is it?
Paint.
Photoshop.
Adobe Paint.
What is it that you do?
Yeah,
Photoshop and all of that stuff.
It used to chug with my FX processor, but now it just goes pretty smoothly. So I'm happy about that.
And you use what studio for your video editing?
I use Premiere Pro. CC 2018. Do you do any video editing, graphic work by any chance, or do you just do all of the
That'd be cool.
pinging stuff? I don't know why. All I can think of is you just pinging some server. Because you know you can do like ping google.com/w, I think, and then they'll just constantly send out a packet and send a packet back to see if you have a connection to the Google server. And that might be something that you try to do. If you're trying to get into a network, maybe to see if it goes down. I don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know anything about hacking. I know
he's talking about.
I know about networking and some server stuff like Active Directory and different things like that, but I haven't really thought about trying to infiltrate into a system. That's cool though. That's fascinating.
And you've thought about like.
And it's really
how to make a better mousetrap, sort of things. That kind of thing, but not necessarily mousetraps. That's just like a saying.
I'm currently surprising my mother in about. I'm about 3,000 pounds, 3,430 pounds short of.
The mortgage. No. Oh, you're so sweet, and to be able to do that for your mom at 18. Pretty amazing.
She's gonna be ecstatic. I know that. I know that. You're a great person. You are a very great person. So what do you do? What is your small business? Is it something with hacking?
Well, no, he said that it's if I can go back, computer science.
No, that's what you did at school, but not about small business.
Education. Okay, normal computing, and I do system security and network management, which is why when he said your IP is showing, I was like, oh, my IP. Where? I don't know what an IP is. No.
IP is the address that... Were you there when I explained it?
No, I had to go get my phone.
IP is the address that basically... Everything on a network has an IP address. You either have IPv4 or IPv6. V6 is because so many IPs are assigned. It had to combine both letters and numbers. But IPv4 is just basically like 192.168.1.1.
But he said he could find us.
It's probably because I know that the router has an IP address that's like our network, like the entire thing that showed to the entire internet, like all the computers connected up. And then internally different devices have an IP address, but someone might like somewhere in Alaska, they might have an IP address for this computer 192.168.2.241 that
or whatever other
DHCP
numbers
server assigned to them. But
I'm sure that he understands your language.
I have a dual
don't know.
dynamic IP. It changes every 10 seconds.
Really?
Wow.
How do we do that?
It's probably, you probably have to talk to your ISP about that.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty
That's
sure it isn't
something
just
that
for like...
the U.S., oh my God, just
Mhm.
doesn't have a good, and especially us down here, we are like chugging on patheticness.
Mm-hmm. So
what is
kind
our speeds?
what speeds do you have?
Our speeds are really, really...
We
I
have-
know that...
I think that we actually got upgraded. We used to be at like poo-poo speeds, like
Poo-poo.
I'd say 20 up and like 5 down.
Yeah,
but now
that's
if I go to
poo-poo.
speed test
That's
on net,
like... we could get there faster on Donkey, you know?
Mhm.
Really.
So our ping time is 36 milliseconds. You see, this is interesting.
Are you
we are up
interested?
to. I'm sure. Like
We're getting
this
there, we're getting
networking
there, we're
stuff-
almost there, in.
we are at
Come on,
112, 113.
Come on. No,
I can. So
115.
we have a 115 up, which is it's a lot better. I mean, down. Sorry, it's a lot.
We've got something special
Mhm.
going on, but I know a lot of within Europe, within that whole
No.
Asia and all of that together, that whole
Like
thing
I think
together.
the best speeds are like in
is-
Switzerland or
it's
something.
much better than America. I know that.
Like everyone can have a, oh, I got 10 gigabit up and whatever. It's like,
and
wow.
and you giggle at us. You're like,
Well,
oh,
mine is
see?
400 down, 250
Yeah,
up,
see?
10
Yeah.
milliseconds ping. And I know my ping time was like, it was a while away.
So that's why we call
I
it
don't think it was
Shidocam, when it kind of cuts out on us and we get all digitized and we melt.
But that's just
all.
because of our Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
I know they do sell, at least for Android phones, like with USB Type-C, they do sell something where you can hardwire in the phone, so it doesn't have to go through the Wi-Fi router, it just goes through cables.
Okay. Well, maybe we should do that, because I've got this pathetic iPhone 6.
Mm-hmm. It is sympathetic. We actually found it on eBay for $67.
We did. We got a really good deal on this iPhone 6.
It was... I don't think it was unlocked, though. I think it was the T-Mobile network. But because Metro PCS, that's our phone network. You know, this is stuff that only us Americans have, so just bear with us.
Is it
Bear with us.
Metro PCS is something that you don't have in England?
Probably not. I think that's only like a... I'm pretty sure they have some other carrier.
I think sometimes we look like we're on a...
BRB, my underwear is crawling up my scrotum.
I'm sure.
Get that taken care of. So, let's talk about YouTube and motivation for a second. So, I know that when I heard that criticism, it just kind of got to me personally.
Well, that's what I do.
But I need to take it and I need to say, but what can I do to better implement this? Because although my videos are
watch
good.
A couple of his videos. I mean, he.
Okay, I'm back.
content
That
is-
was a quick change.
There you go. Woo!
Probably not even change.
Um,
It doesn't feel better now. You know, this is an open book. Usually we don't talk about weird stuff, but we talked about foot fetishes once.
We did. Let's not again. I know that he has this really small, because his content is so small on his YouTube channel. He talks a lot about computers and a lot about, I don't know, cable management and
The latest video that I'm posting is I had a friend come to my house and he pitched these pair of Samsung headphones. I think they're the U-Flex. He pitched them to me.
to see if he'd buy him. You know,
You like my videos though. You enjoy them.
I do. But
And I think a lot of other people
he did
enjoy them.
Yeah, I do think so too. And he received some
But
criticism
they are
that
fast.
They go fast. They have a lot of jumps. They have a lot of things like that. So I gave him some criticism from that fresh eyes. You know, looking at it with fresh eyes. And it's always hard to take criticism because you want your artistic integrity to still be relevant in your videos. Otherwise, why do them?
I
They're
just
no
need,
longer,
I need, I
they're
just
no
need
longer
to
your videos.
find a way that I love to do it, but
Right.
in a different way. Maybe if I don't know what other effects I could, instead of changing the pitch, I could just change the color maybe.
I just said don't change the pitch as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
No,
just
I'm
do it
still
when
gonna
it's
change the
relevant.
pitch when it's relevant. Whenever I intentionally have something to say, like bananas and apples.
You should check him out. He's obviously.
I'll link it if you want to check it out. You
yeah,
don't.
you should
if-
check
if
it out.
you
and give
want
him,
to.
and he would love to take your criticisms because.
If
I mean,
you're like,
you
"Oh,
understand
this
the
video
content,
is-"
and a lot of people will watch his videos and they don't understand the content, so they're not really sure. You know how to even begin to respond to what it is that he's saying. It's not like he's making the biggest hot Cheeto in the world, you know, like and then eating it and talking about how it made his tongue feel. Which are great videos. I mean, that's fantastic content, but
Oh, he also does editing and graphic
do-
work. So he uses Sony Vegas 15 and Photoshop.
Photoshop.
I've
So
heard that Sony Vegas is very easy software to use. Is that true? Or is it just kind of like a software? I know your computer could literally run anything. I used to use DaVinci Resolve, the free version, because there's like a free and paid. I used to use the free version of Resolve. If you want to check out my channel.
He has to talk and type. I have to tell you what I'm typing, just in case you're reading a letter out, huh? I guess.
At least I was like, I, F. It takes a long time to get used to IC. Is it? I bet it's different than, because I know Resolve it did not do well with my hardware. It just always crashed.
You liked DaVinci Resolve, especially for the fact that it was a free platform.
Mm-hmm. And Premiere is of course paid, and also Vegas is paid. But it just really. Who is this?
He subscribed to your YouTube channel.
New
You are
subscriber.
so cool.
You are really
Hey.
cool. You dropped the sub. Now we're at 20 subs.
20!
There's a milestone. I haven't met a milestone since 2 years ago.
It's a milestone!
No, thank you. I'm gonna have to announce it. Do you have a Twitter account? Because I'll see if I can boost you tomorrow with my
your
subs.
Cool.
Awesome.
That'd be
So
very
you're
cool.
a YouTuber? I'll check you out also.
Yeah.
I will see what stuff you do. It'd probably be pretty interesting just hearing about you and what you like to do. I think that'd be something that
Well,
would
yeah, I
interest
mean,
me.
because you understand the content, because you two have that similar
what's
computer
that?
science sort of backgroundy kind of, you speak the same language type thing, you know, and if you check him out and say, well, these are some of the things that I think that, because what he heard was that it just moved too quickly, and he does do a lot of, like, he added a lot of memes, and he added a lot of, what are you showing him?
It's wrong. Oops. I subscribed to him also.
Hey, cool. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
I know, it just takes forever to grow. Hey, here's one guy that...
Who? Oh, we're gonna... Would you like to... I can
Because
plug you
we
into
were
the
doing
mixer
these
board.
life hacks, and number one life hack from, you know, the most successful people in, I guess, business, I don't know, in life, is what the number one life hack for being successful that every successful person knows is learn from your mistakes and see your challenges as opportunities. And it does get really frustrating because he's been stuck at, you know, how many subscribers for how long.
I was
you know?
stuck at like around 13, 14, 12
And you
subscribers
don't-
for like all of last year.
And you don't want to change your content.
But I
mean,
am growing.
It's not like you want to go out and make
This summer has been...
the world's largest slime ball. You know, that's not necessarily what he wants to do. It might be content that everybody will look at once, but what he wants to do is stuff that makes him happy. So
I found out that this girl that apparently has a crush on me subscribed to my channel.
Yeah.
And then some other kids subscribed. So,
Yeah.
like you, a lot of other people are
we
subscribing.
appreciate that,
So,
kiddo.
let me download YouTube Studio. It has been growing though, and I'm excited because I know I also
but
had...
you should check him out. He would love for you to leave comments that say, do this, because that's one thing that's going to help him grow, and he
I'm
understands.
going to start broadening from gaming to what I do for work.
That's a good idea. That's
Get
a
on
really
that
good idea.
because I think that, because I saw that you do Fortnite, like what I was saying before, I think it's interesting to see someone play a game, but I'd rather play it myself.
Well, that's what Twitch is for, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, come and watch me play Fortnite.
And with someone...
The problem is that you don't think you're very good at things like that, and you're not. I mean, it all takes time.
You want to see me do a gaming stream?
I'm not to say that you're not. I think that you are. I think that you're good at it. Watching you and your dad play side by side, I think that you do have some gaming talent. I just think that it takes so long for you to get really good at it that, and it's hard for you to lose.
But with someone with expertise, followed you on Twitter, awesome, thank you. I'm going to link you, and I'm going to say that you are an awesome person, and you checked out our Twitch, and you checked out the YouTube, and I'm just going to...
An awesome person who likes Coke. Say that.
Who was addicted to Coke.
Addicted to Coke.
Well, so yeah, 20 subscribers. I know we also got someone
Look
else.
Look at that! 20 subscribers!
That's like, why do you only have 18 subs, like, 4 days ago? That's changed, though.
That's
now we don't
true.
only have 18.
So, yeah, and it's not that it's not difficult, I think, to grow on YouTube if you're doing things right. And I think that he needs fresh eyes. And it's really hard for people, I think, to stop and leave comments because they don't want to. I think one of the hardest things that I'm a theater teacher. I think I told you that. But one of the hardest things that I teach my kids to do is to critique each other. And I say it's from a place of love. When you critique somebody, you do it because you want them to get better. And I accept your critiques because I know that it comes from a place of love, and I know that you want me to get better. And there's no other way on earth that I can. I have to understand what failure is, and I have to understand why that failure happened in order to make it better. So we would love, I know, Coca-Cola. We got
Coca-Cola.
it. We got it.
let's never see how great cocaine is.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that. That's a rabbit hole we don't want to go down, so we won't. But it would be great. It would be great if you could. And what time you do have, to sit and actually leave a comment that's, I think, useful. Because he will always take it with that idea of how I'm going to make it better. And it is hard. And you talked about the fact that you heard criticism. You heard criticism not just from people that you didn't know, but from people that you did know. And that makes it, I think, really... It makes it really hard, but...
I like your blonde highlights, by the way.
I thank you.
Are you talking about
It's from the sun. Oh, you didn't see the gray? You want to see the gray, man?
Okay, so you're going to watch some of this tomorrow. Awesome. When you just surround yourself with yes men, though, you're never going to get better.
Yeah, you can't. Because...
And originally, my mind, when I heard your criticisms, which they weren't like, oh my gosh, your videos are horrible. They weren't like that.
But that's what you said.
Huh?
You said, well, you hate my videos. I might as well not do it anymore. That's what you said.
But what was going through my mind was, I spent all this time trying to perfect this style, and now people just hate it. So... And I felt at a loss.
I don't think that that's what it is.
I mean, cool. Own it and beat it and amaze the world.
Yeah. I have to own it because there's nothing I can do about it. That's all there is, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is. We all get old.
Mm-hmm. That is one thing that actually it is not guaranteed in life. The only two things that are guaranteed in life is death and taxes. Death and taxes. And that's probably it.
And royal weddings that happen,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
You gotta love those taxes.
You gotta love them.
Pay your taxes. That's a good idea.
Pay your taxes. Royals have to get married. Is that what you think in Britain? I don't know.
So, let's go. Yeah, I wanted to shout out
rumor,
not only you, but Mr. XP3R7. I bet that stands for something. But all it seems like to me is Mr. XP.
It took me a long time to figure out that this said Selfish Enigma.
Selfish Enigma. Like,
you're... Oh, don't say that.
I won't get old if it's bad tomorrow. I'm sorry I have to be dark humor. No, you're gonna get old. You better get old. I want to see you just old and... I don't know. Like, if once you get old, don't be too old, but...
Right? And watch your 4K TV.
Coca-Cola will get out of
New
business.
house.
Coca-Cola will go out of business.
That's right. There's too many things. There's 3 things right there. There's 3 things that you gotta do. There you go.
So do you stream at all? Because I will add you to... I'll add you as a friend, and I'll also add you to my host list, so whenever you're streaming, you'll be hosted on my channel.
Fortnite, huh?
Fortnite. You're a Fortnite streamer.
He's tried to check out Fortnite. What's tough is that if you don't have... Maybe it plays better now that he's got his...
His what?
Rising on up.
My Ryzen.
But,
already written a leaving...
You're leaving everything to us, okay. Oh, your girlfriend. Oh, shoot.
Dang it.
Darn it.
Well, I hope that you're...
I hope she knows how lucky she is.
Mm-hmm. She is.
There we go.
I bet...
But maybe Fortnite would play better.
You stream anything.
Everything. Anything and
anything
everything.
and everything. That's kind of the same for me.
So maybe Fortnite would play better with this now. You
maybe.
should check it out.
Oh, yes, I should. I know I played GTA 5. It's the worst game ever. I like the game, but I don't like the message behind it. It's just horrible. I don't know if you've ever played GTA before. But
I think everybody in the world has.
But I've played it. I started playing it and like the computer suggested all of these settings and it kind of looked ugly because my computer, of course, isn't the fastest. Like if you'd go from your computer to my computer even right now, you'd probably be like, oh my gosh, kill me.
I'm sure. I'm sure he would.
But GTA it ran around 30 frames per second once I bumped up the settings. But I installed Ryzen about 600 days in GTA.
Yeah.
And not like GTA game days, but like actual days. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Like,
and it is a great game. I mean, it's beautiful to look at.
But let me go on. Once I installed... Well, you can say your thing right after I say my thing.
I know, because I'm a teacher.
We need an order of law right here. But once I installed my new chip, it actually really surprised me because it bumped up to like 60 frames per second. I never thought that my processor was that much of a bottleneck for like my 5-year-old graphics card that wasn't anything to write home about in 2013. I never thought it was such a bottleneck, but gosh. My performance just improved like that. Mine runs around 100-ish frames per second in max.
Jeez.
Mine can run around 40, 50, 60 with my configuration with a combination of normal, high, and very high settings.
Is that just the kind of benefit of being born in Europe? You think in England? You think the benefit?
I bet. I wonder if your prices are like our prices. Maybe they're higher. Maybe they're lower. Maybe they're better in the States.
Would you pay for this?
Would you get a Ryzen 7? Maybe for his like kitchen computer.
I feel like I'm on The Price is Right.
How much do you think this amazing rice would cost? How much?
AMD.
Don't answer. Watch as Lotus 123 transfers Miami. I don't know.
All this could be yours for the low price of. That's what I feel like.
But I guess I want to talk about. I'm gonna move into the next topic here. Let's talk about my new computer stuff. So, because I was able.
Oh wow! I can hear you now.
I guess if I would talk about the chain of events with computers, I started off with this HP computer, which was really slow, and I only do audio work because it's quiet, because the processor doesn't run too fast. I worked for everything myself. ASMR quiet.
Whisper quiet.
You know, that's work ethic, working to
it's
get
true.
something.
I know, yeah.
I think that's a lot more rewarding than just
you gotta work hard
either robbing the place or...
I think that's why this is, for him, I think it's what he chose to use with the money that he made this summer. And I think that's why this is going to be something for the rest of forever.
And of course it was only that. You know, it also cost $160 for the
You
RAM because
too?
DRAM prices are just outrageous.
Why is that?
I think there's a shortage and there's probably some lawsuit I think to go along with this.
Oh, okay.
But I started off with that HP system. Oh, it's not some weird kind of ASMR. Why the whispering?
Why the whispering?
You know, I like it.
Because I put the headphones on so I can hear myself now.
You know, whenever because I have this mixer board that you can monitor in real time. So the first time you put it on, it's like, oh, I just like to talk to myself. It's so cool. But you get over it. She clearly isn't over it right now. She's going through that first effect.
It's always going to be kind of cool.
But I guess computers, that HP one. Then I upgraded to, I think it was an A10 from AMD.
Yeah, he kind of likes his old stuff.
So I upgraded to an A10, and they used that for a long time. Like, you used it. Before you used the HP system. And then once I upgraded to a system, this one right here that I have right now, you got the old system, and you've been using that for a very long time. But now my old system, with the FX processor, now you get that, because I don't have a use for it anymore. I still have my cute first PC in my room. It was such an adorable
first, won't it? We always remember our first so fondly.
Mm-hmm. But now my first computer will never be alive again because I've changed parts. I've gotten rid of things. It's never going
just become your little Frankenstein, right?
Like I had.
And then I get your hand-me-downs. I kind of like that.
But let me explain. So you had a case that you bought in like 2009. I built my first computer in that, and then I retired that case, and I got this case. This sexy little beast right here from Senti. It's a micro ATX. Right now I have an NZXT S340. It's a very sleek case. I dropped it though. Like, you can't see it, but I dropped it, and it's very sad. So I had your first case retired, and then I upgraded to, because this is a micro ATX, and I upgraded to ATX, so I needed an ATX case again, so I just used your case again. And I actually spray painted it and modded it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was a
that
custom
was a fun
case.
project.
It was just spray paint. It wasn't
Have
like
you
I
ever done that? Have you ever taken a case and like decided to put a design on it?
It wasn't like I had flames coming out of it or anything.
No, but
like
that would be cool. I would love to be able to, like weld and do really cool paint effects, and that would be really neat.
But then I used that for a while, and then my motherboard burnt up because, like, the motherboard applied, like, this wizard of an overclock. I didn't do anything manual, and I'd had that running for, i7 GTX 1030. That isn't too old. Like, the GTX 1030, it's a
That was your baby?
It's a really slow card. But it's a new card. It's still part of the 10 series.
Okay.
Well, no. Is it a small form factor at all? I think that'd be interesting. because that's probably better than
my first computer didn't even run Windows. Oh well.
Well, your first
these
computer,
are really freaking me out.
Oh. It is? Okay. Where was I going? Oh, I was talking about how, the overclock. One day I was rendering out a video and I smelt this smell. Ooh, that smell.
That was the scariest moment of his life.
But I smelled, it was like you were burning some food downstairs because you do that a lot.
I do not!
But then it just shut off, and it really scared me, and it really made me mad. Because somehow the VRM burnt off the motherboard. It was weird. I had some off-brand card before, but I can't remember what it was called. Do you have like a Founders Edition?
See now this is why he went with the water cooler.
Water cooled.
Yeah, and
yes,
this was the story that prompted that.
So, and I have to, because I haven't really gone into like the enthusiast grade, like the stuff that I watch, but now that we have him in there, I'm pretty sure he knows about all this stuff that I'd be talking about.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys speak the same language.
You're gonna learn some stuff.
Oh God.
But the VRM just kind of went kaputs. I think it was a faulty MSI motherboard though,
like a cat.
because it didn't turn off. Because it should have done like a heat thing, a safety thing. It didn't do that. I should have complained. I should have sent it in. It was under a year, and it was under a year. I'm not sure what the warranty was. I should have complained to Newegg though. But I just let it slide, and then I bought a new motherboard, a new processor, because it also fried the processor, which really stunk.
So I'm watching this.
That's what you're using. Let me go on. Jeez, you keep on interrupting.
That's me. I'm a teacher. Okay, go on.
But then I had to buy a new CPU motherboard, and I also got an AIO cooler. It was an H55 from Corsair, I believe.
Water coolers can be kind of scary, though, can't they?
I say AIO because when he says that his PC is water cooled, I'm pretty sure that he has a custom loop, which I'm not. It's too costly for me to get into. I would do it, especially with my new chip. I would do it because it just really good thermals, really good stuff. Rude. You speak to your mom like she's a god. I'm so rude.
You are.
I'm a savage,
No,
you know.
You are. No, I'm usually the one that roasts him, so.
Yeah. like constantly. She seriously roasts me though. Like, what was the latest one that you did? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But okay, so I'm gonna change the subject completely because I'm watching this Fortnite video down here.
He's in our chat right now. He's watching us.
Is it a combination of Minecraft? Because I see that you're chopping.
You've seen me play Fortnite before. It's
very
PUBG
briefly
and
though.
Minecraft. Savage
this isn't Fortnite?
Jake Pauler. I'm not a Jake Pauler. No, thank you. I am Linus Tech Tips, a Barnacles Nerdgasm, Jay's 2 cents, all those big tech tubers, Bitwit Kyle.
Oh, I see what happens now.
She's watching a Fortnite stream. See, this guy's in our chat. Shout out to Mr. XP also. Let's see here. So if you jump over.
What do you mean, brother? Wow, this dude, man, he got me good. And he got some materials for us. More than enough, actually. I'm reading chat, guys. Yo, Frankie, we can practice, man. We can.
See, sometimes OBS is too hard for me. Thank you for pointing.
So glad that you pointed that out. Yeah, so you missed everything. Is that guy holding onto a pool noodle right now? Is that a pool noodle?
I can. Oh no. Wait, can you hear us now? Oh. Okay, you can hear us now.
You can hear us now?
I can fix this up. For some reason, when I upgraded my system, which was like 3 days ago, it kind of messed up all the audio drivers. Audio input capture. Yeah, that is it.
Testing microphone 1.
I don't know. We're not going to worry about that, but we are commenting on Fortnite, and she thinks that it's a pool noodle. I think
it's a pool noodle. Is that guy using a pool? Can you use pool noodles in Fortnite? Can you use pool noodles to chop down trees and stuff?
Who knows?
Look at it. It's pink and it's green. And it's wrapped together. It's a pool noodle.
I bet it is.
Okay. So is the concept of Fortnite like a combination of Minecraft and...
Yes, it is.
PUBG?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's a fun game.
Whoever invented that is brilliant. I'm going to say brilliant.
I know, but a lot of people say that it's ripping off like Fortnite. I mean PUBG.
Fortnite, it is.
Fortnite. It is.
Seriously. It is. And Minecraft.
I saw this
Let's take two really successful things, right?
Or this GoFundMe, this petition, I think. That's a balloon pickaxe. That's a balloon. I told you it was
Oh, it's a balloon, not a pool noodle.
See, it's clearly a you can't fold a pool noodle like that. It probably because in realistic life you take that pickaxe on and be like pop instantly.
I would say that it would be easier for you to chop down a tree with a pool noodle pickaxe than a balloon pickaxe because I think you'd pop the balloons. But he knows how to use that balloon pickaxe because he hasn't popped it yet.
He's jumping a lot. I notice these gamers, they like to jump a lot when they walk around.
See, now, I know that you said if I'm going to watch somebody play a game, I'd rather play it myself. But there's a lot that you can learn by watching people play.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? That was kind of a move of one of the other games that you were kind of reared on as a child was
Minecraft.
Well, yeah, you played Minecraft, but you played
Mercenaries 2.
Mercenaries 2.
The Saboteur. That was an Xbox 360.
When he built that thing that he just ran up that ramp like that reminds me of the Saboteur.
Kind of. I know that there's this gamer that, I actually watch a gamer. I actually found this guy. He edits his videos very well. It's entertaining. It's very funny. I started watching him just recently. I don't know if it's kind of like something that'll go away. But I saw that a few months ago, he actually did the Let's Play of the Saboteur. It's like this super old game. But he actually did a Let's Play of it.
Is that on PC? Saboteur's on PC?
You can do it on PC, Xbox 360, PS3.
Wow.
I was surprised.
It is an old game, but that was kind of a fun game too. But this is really interesting. It would be kind of cool, but I think to play. But
so do you have any other education things to talk about?
Well, that's my life hack, and I would love to know. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna start writing a. What did I call it? A not to do list. It wasn't a not to do. It was a stop doing list. We're gonna write a stop doing list. The number one thing on my stop doing list is to stop talking so negatively. And I think I've done that. I think I've done that all my life. I am my own worst critic, and I know that sounds very cliche, but I think I need to stop always throwing out the negative. And I think that the very first thing that I need to say is the positive, because I think that we become our words. I really do think that we become our words, and I've got to take that more to heart, less like a teacher and more like a human. So. But I think it's about time for supper.
I think so. Just to give you an idea of our schedule, if you want to come back again, which I'm not sure if you wanna or if you don't wanna.
I hope you do.
I really do. We had a great time chatting with you.
We do need to stop in tomorrow just to hear from you, just to hear whether you're doing okay.
But we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I know.
We're going to attempt to.
It's a Tuesday because we didn't stream yesterday. We were supposed to stream yesterday at 3 p.m., but we didn't because of Prime Day. So we decided to stream today at 4 p.m.
It's my stress relief.
So we stream on Wednesdays. You ending? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I know you're sad. I know
It's supper time here in the States.
But let me go on about the schedule. Wednesdays, 10:15 a.m., we're going to talk about tech for Rantech. Fridays at 6 p.m., so around this time. You'll have to do conversions. We're in the Central Standard Time.
You have to do the conversions.
You have to do conversions.
We've done enough research.
It's only 11:35.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Like we're supposed to entertain him all night long.
I know.
Do you have any preferences of Twitch streamers? Because I know that someone said in the chat right now, I think we're going to rate him. Ooh, someone else is following. Thank you, Laura's Side, for following. Hey. That is very highly, highly appreciated.
Welcome. Sorry, we're in our last 2 minutes.
Should we continue the stream?
I think we're going to barbecue.
Why don't we just go for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so?
Yeah, we can.
I know we don't.
I know you just asked me to sum it up. I just summed it up, man. I just said my life hack is gonna be that I'm. Oh, hey, Lauren.
Oh, Lauren said it's okay. You are verified, Lauren. Oh, let me check you out. Let me check you out. I don't know.
She's verified. What the hell?
She's verified. Oh. She has 45,000 followers.
Lauren.
I feel. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to someone popular.
I love your hair. Oh my gosh, you are beautiful.
You are a YouTuber. Let's see. I'm like checking out all your infos right now. Let's see. 24. Oh my gosh, you have 1.6 million subscribers. Oh man. Haha, you guys are the best.
Oh,
that is awesome.
You.
Thank you so much for that. 4K followers. Okay, I'm done. Thank you
guys,
for that.
it is time for us to go.
Mhm.
We're gonna barbecue.
Also, just keep on doing YouTube.
We're gonna barbecue.
Never ever
We'll
stop.
let you know what we ate.
CanaCon
Okay.
2018. Oh, you're a Sims 4 streamer, not streamer,
That's
YouTuber.
why. Hey, we're
There's a
living,
chance we might have
living
seen
in an
you
apartment
before.
for the very first time on our Sims, so
Uh-huh.
you'll have to stop in at Sims
Every Sunday.
Sims Sunday. Sims Sunday.
I randomly going through Sim streamers and found you guys. Enjoy
we
the barbecue.
will.
We will. We're gonna have a
Thank
yummy
you,
barbecue.
Lauren. Stop in and see. Our
I heard CanaCon was quite a meme. You
yes.
are ping.
Yeah. Hey, good luck tomorrow. You're gonna be in our thoughts.
Yes.
Obviously.
Check around.
We'll be back tomorrow just to find out how it's
finish
going.
the schedule though?
I'm so sorry, Sunshine.
So just
I'm
to
a
be
teacher.
relative, it's 5:37 p.m. where we are. We are going to be streaming tomorrow, 10:15 a.m. So if you want to do that around, if you want to check us out, also
us out.
if you are following, which I know both of you are,
And
enable
check
notifications
Check in.
so you can be notified on your
I'll-
phone.
I'll let
It's
you know
weird
if I
having
burnt
audience.
the barbecue.
Yeah, we will. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you,
We love you
Selfish.
both. We'll talk
Selfish
to-
Enigma
we'll talk to you
and
then.
Lauren's side. It's really cool talking to someone that has like
It's really cool
5
talking
million.
to someone.
no, but 5 million times the size of us.
Please come back.
I think that's
Okay.
awesome.
Okay,
We'll
we'll
catch
see
you
you.
all
We'll see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Thank you
Bye,
so
guys.
much. Awesome stream.
Bye.
Adios.